There's a moment when the walls close in from every direction, the law, the underworld, and family loyalty all pulling Thomas Shelby apart at once. Small Heath is becoming more dangerous by the day. Chief Inspector Campbell has been given enormous authority in Birmingham, and his mission is clear: recover the stolen guns before they reach the IRA. But Campbell isn't only interested in the weapons. He wants control. His methods are ruthless. He pressures people connected to the Shelby family through arrests, threats, and intimidation. Instead of simply following the law, he uses his authority to manipulate anyone who might lead him closer to Thomas Shelby. For Campbell, Freddie Thorne is the perfect pressure point. Freddie is a close friend of the Shelby brothers, a former soldier, and a committed political radical involved in communist organizing among local workers. He is also secretly involved with Ada Shelby. Their relationship has already created tension inside the family, but now it has become much more dangerous because Campbell sees Freddie as a threat. Freddie's political activities make him an easy target for arrest. Campbell understands that attacking Freddie is another way of attacking the Shelbys. If Freddie is arrested, Ada is pulled into the conflict as well. Ada is caught between the man she loves and the family she was born into. Her situation becomes even more complicated because she is pregnant with Freddie's child. For Ada, this is no longer simply a relationship that her brothers disapprove of. It is a decision about the future of her entire life. She must choose between the world of the Shelby family and the life she wants with Freddie. Tommy's reaction is complicated. He is angry, but his anger comes from more than simple disapproval. Freddie is already being hunted by Campbell, and Ada's connection to him could place the entire Shelby family in danger. Tommy wants to protect his sister, but he approaches the problem the same way he approaches everything else. He tries to control it. At the same time, Tommy is working to expand the family's business. The Shelbys are trying to establish themselves in the world of horse racing, which means dealing with Billy Kimber, one of the most powerful racing bosses in the region. Their previous negotiations have created a fragile relationship. Tommy understands that Kimber is dangerous, but he also understands that Kimber represents an opportunity. If the Peaky Blinders can secure a position within Kimber's operation, Tommy can take the family beyond the streets of Birmingham. He isn't satisfied with being a local gang leader. He wants money, territory, influence, and eventually legitimacy. That ambition forces him to make alliances with people he doesn't trust, while Tommy works on the business side. Grace Burgess continues living a double life. To everyone inside the garrison, she is simply a barmaid, but secretly, she is working for Campbell. She has been passing information about the Shelby family back to him as part of the investigation into the missing guns. The danger is becoming greater because Grace's feelings toward Tommy are no longer as simple as they were at the beginning. What started as an assignment is becoming emotionally complicated. She is supposed to betray Tommy. Instead, she is becoming attached to him. The audience understands the danger of that relationship even though Tommy doesn't. Every conversation between them carries a secret that Tommy cannot see. Meanwhile, Tommy continues trying to stay ahead of everyone around him. Campbell is applying pressure through Freddie and Ada. Kimber represents a threat to the Shelby family's expansion. The stolen guns remain a dangerous bargaining chip, and inside the family, old tensions are beginning to surface. Arthur Shelby continues to struggle with his position. He is the eldest brother, but Tommy has become the real strategic leader of the family. Arthur wants respect and authority, yet he often finds himself following Tommy's decisions. That creates frustration and insecurity. Tommy's ability to think several moves ahead makes him indispensable, but it also makes the other Shelby brothers feel increasingly powerless. Polly understands the situation better than most. She helped keep the family business alive while the Shelby brothers were away, fighting in the war. She knows that Tommy's ambition can protect the family, but she also knows that his decisions can put the people he loves in danger. Polly often becomes the person willing to challenge Tommy when his plans begin crossing a line. As the pressure continues to increase, Campbell's investigation becomes more personal. The conflict is no longer simply about recovering a shipment of stolen weapons. Campbell has discovered that the Shelby family has weaknesses. Ada can be used against Tommy. Freddie can be used against Ada. Grace can be used to gather information from inside the family, and Tommy's ambition can be used to create conflicts with powerful men like Kimber. Tommy is surrounded by people who have their own agendas, yet he continues to move forward. He knows that the guns give him leverage. As long as the weapons remain hidden, Campbell cannot simply take everything from him. But the guns are also becoming a burden. Everyone wants them. The police want them, the IRA wants them, and Tommy knows that whoever controls those weapons can influence the balance of power in Birmingham. That makes the Shelby family's position extremely dangerous. Tommy is trying to build something bigger while enemies are closing in around him. The more power he gains, the more attention he attracts, and the more people he tries to protect, the more weaknesses his enemies discover. Campbell understands that Tommy is difficult to defeat directly. So instead of attacking Tommy immediately, he attacks the people around him. That is what makes the situation so dangerous. Tommy can fight a rival gangster. He can negotiate with a businessman. He can manipulate the police. But protecting the people he loves is much harder. Because when emotions enter the equation, even Tommy Shelby can make mistakes. The pressure eventually reaches a point where Tommy has to make difficult choices about what he is willing to sacrifice. His business, his family, his alliances, and possibly the people closest to him. The conflict that began with a shipment of stolen guns has now become something much larger. It is a battle over power, loyalty, love, and control. And Tommy is beginning to realize that winning the game may require him to sacrifice something he cannot easily replace. The law is closing in. The criminal world is becoming more dangerous. The family is beginning to fracture, and Grace is standing closer to Tommy than ever, while carrying a secret that could destroy everything. Thomas Shelby has spent his life learning how to survive. Now, he has to learn whether survival is enough when the people closest to him become part of the war. If you enjoyed this breakdown, let us know down in the comments what stood out to you the most from this episode. Your favorite moment, your theories about where the Shelby family story is heading, or any details you think we missed. We'd love to hear your thoughts. If you found this video helpful, consider giving it a like, and if you're new here, subscribe to Screen Central for more in-depth web series and TV series breakdowns, ending explained videos, and detailed episode analyses. And don't forget to turn on notifications so you never miss an upload. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one. **